shall we have a look at what the clans of...
Let's bing this picture, because he looks freaky as.
Alright, so we're getting it from the 3060 book, so I've pretty much been just looking at this book, because like I said, if you haven't watched the other videos, this is the first technical readout that they released that actually mentions clan vehicles.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what I've been referring to, because I think they're quite cool. There's some really cool ones in here. The first one is the Donar, D-O-N-A-R. It's an assault helicopter.
And it looks assaulting.
So we'll put a picture of that up there. This one was introduced in 3017. Right? So while the inner sphere was all blowing itself apart, these guys were getting better technology and doing all sorts of cool stuff. This one they created to be an actual support, an aggressive attack helicopter. They wanted something that could basically get onto the front lines, and depending on which clan it is, it'll have a certain support thing. So that, say for example, it says here the Hell's Horses use it as a cavalry helicopter for anti-armor and fire support missions. Now, the Hell's Horses like putting vehicles on the front line. You know, I've talked about the Epona, which is an amazing little
ask Mikey, you know.
Yeah. Whereas the Clan Steel Viper uses the aircraft in some second line classes as a mobile fire support platform for infantry. Okay, so they assign it based on how they sort of value it compared to a mech and a mech warrior, I suppose. But I mean, it's actually kind of cool.
That's awesome looking.
This one also weighs in at 21 tons.
Yeah, which is weird.
All this time I thought, you know, you have to do things in 5 or 10 ton lots or whatever, but no, with vehicles it's the max of 30 for VTOL, so anything up to that you can build. So that's what they've done here. So 21 tons. Cost was it 878,000 and a little bit of change C-bills. All right, so under $1 million.
Under $1 million. That's nice.
And it's fast. It's 914.
Which is good.
It is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ferrofibrous armor, so max speed 151 k's. Has 2 crew in what do they call a tandem? So pilot at the front or whatever, and gunner at the back or whatever. 2 weapon systems, an ER large laser, and it's got the heat sinks in there. It's a fusion engine, I believe. Yep, fusion engine. So a couple of extra tons for heat sinks, and it's got 2 Streak 2s as a backup. Yeah. So it's saving some ammunition there. If you don't get a lock on, it's not going to fire. So they just put 1 ton on there, 50 shots. That's
good. And for hunting down other vehicles and like light mechs, that thing is gold.
Yeah.
That large laser has got some serious range on it.
It does, yeah.
And the SRMs, when you're getting close,
that's good.
Nasty.
So we've got 58 armor, so 3 tons of the ferrofibrous, so 16 on the front. So a clan PPC hit, you've still got a little bit of armor left over, you can get out of there. All right, so 14 on the side, 12 on the rear, and just 2 on the rotors, which is a standard thing. Yeah. It's nice. It looks really cool. They do have a miniature for it, which is nice. It's because it's got a twin rotor thing. They actually put that onto the miniature as well, which is great. There are some variants for it, but one of them is it was used by Clan Goliath Scorpion. They replaced the 2 SRM launchers for tech. So we're talking like Beagle Active Probe, Guardian ECM, and Tag Designator.
Nice.
Okay, so that becomes a real threat if you've got some artillery support in your force. And the Hell's Horses are probably going to have that, so they won't use it. So.
That's really... I like that one. And it looks awesome.
It looks really
brilliant.
Cool. So, like, fast, decent arm for what it is, but... yeah, it looks really, really nice. So.